the wind whispered through the birch trees that stood sentinel over the vast expanse of the Kulikovo field. The once bloody battleground, where the fate of nations had been decided in the 14th century, was now veiled in an eerie stillness. As an intrepid investigator fascinated by historical mysteries, I found myself drawn to the haunting tales of the ghosts of the Kulikovo field. The Battle of Kulikovo had unfolded in 1380, a clash between the armies of Grand Prince Dmitry Ivanovich and the Golden Horde. The echoes of war had long faded, but locals spoke of strange phenomena and ghostly apparitions that haunted the field. Armed with a camera and a sense of trepidation, I embarked on a journey to unravel the mysteries that lingered among the birch groves. The sun dipped below the horizon as I stood on the Kulikovo field, its expansive silence broken only by the rustling leaves and distant cries of unseen birds. The air seemed charged with a spectral energy as I began my investigation. The remnants of ancient weapons and armor littered the ground, silent witnesses to the ferocity that had unfolded centuries ago. As night descended, the atmosphere shifted. The birch trees cast long, ghostly shadows, and an unexplained chill settled over the field. I sensed a presence, an otherworldly force that seemed to awaken with the setting sun. The wind carried whispers of the past, as if the very earth held the secrets of the bloodshed that had stained its soil. The first signs of the paranormal manifested in the form of ghostly apparitions. Translucent figures, clad in medieval armor, materialized among the birch trees. Their silent forms moved with an ethereal grace, and the air resonated with the faint clinking of armor and the phantom echoes of marching soldiers. The ghosts of the Kulikovo field had emerged, their spectral presence bringing the ancient battlefield to life. Driven by a mixture of fear and fascination, I followed the ghostly procession through the birch groves. The apparitions led me to a clearing where an ethereal mist hung low to the ground. In the heart of the mist, a spectral army assembled, a ghostly recreation of the Battle of Kulikovo. The air pulsated with an otherworldly energy as the phantom soldiers clashed in a silent reenactment of the historic conflict. Among the ghostly ranks, the figure of Grand Prince Dmitry Ivanovich emerged. His spectral gaze met mine, and a silent understanding passed between us. It was as if the ghosts of the Kulikovo field sought acknowledgement and remembrance, a recognition of the sacrifices made in a long-forgotten war. As the spectral battle unfolded, a sudden chill gripped the air. The apparitions froze mid-motion, and the birch groves fell into an eerie stillness. The wind carried a mournful lament, a ghostly requiem that echoed through the clearing. It was as if the spirits of the fallen sought solace in the acknowledgement of their eternal struggle. In the aftermath of the spectral reenactment, I found myself drawn to a weathered monument that stood at the edge of the field. The inscription commemorated the warriors who had perished in the Battle of Kulikovo. As I read the names engraved in stone, a spectral figure materialized before me, a warrior whose eyes held the weight of centuries. The ghostly warrior gestured towards the monument, his silent plea resonating with the need for remembrance. The names of the fallen, etched in stone, seemed to carry the spirits of the ghosts of the Kulikovo field. It was a poignant reminder that history, though often forgotten, lived on in the echoes of the past. As I continued my investigation, the birch groves whispered tales of lingering sorrow and unfinished business. The ghosts of the Kulikovo field bound by the tragedies of war, sought acknowledgement and peace. In the heart of the birch forest, I discovered a hidden burial mound, an unmarked grave where the fallen warriors rested in eternal slumber. The air thickened as I approached the burial mound, and a sense of reverence filled the atmosphere. The birch trees seemed to bow in silent homage to the spirits that dwelled beneath the earth. As I stood before the mound, a ghostly figure emerged, a guardian of the fallen, clad in ethereal armor. The spectral guardian conveyed a message of gratitude, a silent acknowledgement of my presence on the hallowed ground. It was as if the ghosts of the Kulikovo field, through the guardian, sought to bridge the gap between the realms of the living and the dead. The air resonated with a bittersweet energy, a mingling of sorrow and release. Haunted by the encounters on the Kulikovo field, I made my way back through the birch groves. The wind carried the whispers of the past, a symphony of voices that spoke of a history etched in blood and sacrifice. The ghosts of the Kulikovo field, though bound by the tragedies of war, seemed to find solace in the acknowledgement of their enduring legacy. As I left the birch groves behind, the moon cast its pale light upon the ancient battlefield. The ghosts of the Kulikovo field, once ephemeral apparitions, faded into the shadows. The field, though steeped in a haunting history, seemed to embrace a newfound stillness. The echoes of the past lingered, a testament to the enduring spirits that had found their place among the birch trees and the silent expanses of the Kulikovo field.